Faking a pregnancy for views and money. This really is the worst timeline.
This influencer just faked her pregnancy to promote her Patreon to her audience and then called it a social experiment. So I guess
when something goes wrong, social experiment out.
We can now add that to the 2024 influencer bingo card. I haven't heard of anything like that since that one family vlog channel that faked a miscarriage for subscribers like half a decade ago. But this story revolves around an influencer by the name of Caroline Constnar, who's apparently...
To be fair, almost all of these family-friendly, happy couple channels or single woman does whatever type of deals, they always pretty much turn out horribly, don't they?
Apparently gained a large audience from sketch comedies and parody music with some vlogs sprinkled into the mix, where humor seems to be kind of her documenting herself having an existential crisis. Going through her old content was quite the trip, as I hadn't heard of her until this incident. And this incident, in my opinion, was a tone-deaf move, as it left me with a reaction of, wow, that's a weird thing to do. And I guess this incident consists of 2 videos. I have an announcement, and I lost the baby. So I mean, just from the...
Whoa! Wait, why does the I have an announcement have more views than I lost the baby? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Interesting. Also, that face. There's no way this is real, right?
The 2 thumbnails and titles.
Well, we know it's not real, but just from the thumbnail, no way. She lost the baby and she's like, "Ah, well, like and subscribe." Sad.
That sounds traumatic, but apparently it wasn't. So let's take a look at the first video.
I'm ovulating and I had like a plug of blood come out and I was like, oh my god, I'm pregnant.
Okay, yeah, see, there's... Boys, listen. I, as a point of life, try to know less and less about women's anatomy. When someone tries to explain me something, I'm like, don't want to hear that stuff, okay? It's already awkward that you bleed for how many weeks in a row and don't die. That's not natural by itself. But I don't want to know more, okay?
Okay, so that was the opening of her first video that she posted in over a year. So that's a shocker to her audience, but then she goes on to a rant on how life is about committing to bits.
Like everyone's like committing to a bit. That's what life feels like. I'm committing to the bit of having a relationship with this woman who I don't really like. I'm committing to the bit of having this job that I don't.
Ah, yes, she's a lesbian, but how could she not be? Modern America, boys. Kind of disgusting.
Like, I'm committing to the bit of living in a democracy. I'm committing to this bit. I feel like it's okay to not know what I'm doing in life because I'm young. I'm hot. I'm funny. I'll figure it out. Life will go on, and I will...
Sounds like someone who's about to hit the wall would say.
By default, be something, if not dead.
Okay, she's pregnant, except she's not. So how much will she try to sell it or commit to this bit?
I'm good, guys. I'm actually so good. I want to have a kid. I just don't think I can have a f***ing kid right now. And I really want a kid. I do want a f***ing kid. And I'm not being stupid. I'm not being like, oh, well, you're young. You don't really know what it's like. You have so much life to live. I'm having a baby. Like, I'm having the baby. It's not like it's not like I'm getting rid of it. It's like I'm having the baby. I'm gonna have a baby. Me. Remember how I had like...
The hell is this? This looks so strange and deranged.
Going on with my uterus when I was 16, like, I had surgeries just to get stuff removed. So like my fertility's always been kind of weird. I'm pregnant, and if there's any kind of like surgical intervention, I could really f up my fertility. Like I might not be able to have a kid again. And then the other thing is that if I have this kid, it's very likely that I won't be able to have another one.
Huh? How does that fucking... I have never heard that you can have one, but then you can't have... What? That's new, but then again, don't want to know about that. Please don't comment. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, this is heavy, and something I'm pretty sure a lot...
I don't know if this is heavy. This looks kind of really awkward and dumb.
A lot of women can relate to, as there's millions of women in America who get pregnant every year, and the overall fertility, it's not going in the best direction right now. It's kind of going the opposite direction of—
I blame plastic. Again, have said this a million times. I am willing to pay a premium for food that has not come in contact with plastic. Yeah, I very much am. Up to 20%, no more though. That's already a lot, honestly. And that's most likely unaffordable for, 90% of people out there. But, since I well, yeah, life's not that great. But I would be willing to try.
of the inflation chart.
I'm literally eating honey every day, at least a teaspoon. I mean, I'm 30, okay? Life's over. 2 days ago, I asked my friend, wait, you're 32, how do you even survive a hangover nowadays? Like, it's not gonna get better.
Look at that, 2 terrible charts go in the opposite directions. Love that for us. But going back to the video, I guess without knowing it's hard to not sympathize with her here. It's a well put together video, seemingly showing a genuine emotion, and extremely relatable for many.
Now, this is at least believable. Okay. Okay.
Hello, one and all. I'm currently in my 2nd trimester. And let me tell you something. Being pregnant is exactly what they say it is. It's pretty awful. It's very—
Wait, can we spot it actually being fake from these pictures right here? Where is it? Can't seem to find them. Okay, let's check this point. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Really relatable for many.
Wait. Nah, we need the first one. 10 weeks. 19 weeks. Fake. Oh yeah, if you look closely, it's fake. So, one thing about pregnant women is the first thing that happens is the boobs get bigger. Yeah, that's the first thing that happens. Before the stomach, before the everything, the boobs get bigger. And the boobs obviously get bigger because, milk and stuff. So, the fact that her boobs don't seem to move at all, probably fake, or at least sus.
And let me tell you something. Being pregnant is exactly what they say it
Yeah, this part looks fake.
is. It's pretty awful. It's very overwhelming to be 20 and pregnant because I'm around other 20-year-olds that are like, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't even know who I am or what I want in life. And I'm just like, that sounds tough. Me personally, I'm about to throw out 18 years of my life doing the most selfish thing one could possibly do.
So we've basically made it through the first video. It seems extremely genuine. She even has the full-on tummy going on, but then the video ends with this.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, the tummy is not the part that you should be looking at.
No. Because I'm gonna be having a baby very soon. I slapped this video together just to let you all know where I've been for the past few months and where I'm going to be in the coming months. And I really hope that I can take you on this journey with me. Thank you guys for staying here with me and being here with me and hopefully supporting me in the future. So stay tuned, guys.
So her audience were then waiting for a future update, and someone apparently found this on one of her secondary channels where they ordered a fake pregnancy belly off Temu. So I guess a very small portion of her audience were then bracing themselves for something that was going on, but most had no idea. And then she dropped this video titled, I Lost the Baby. Literally the worst nightmare for anyone trying to have a kid.
Sounds funny now that you know it's fake.
Okay, guys, I lost the baby and I don't know exactly
Oh yeah.
where I put it. It has to be around here somewhere. Okay, so some of you guys are probably wondering, No, I am not pregnant. And I'm sure some of you are shocked. I'm sure some of you are not surprised at all. I'm sure some of you don't care. But some of you might be asking,
That is just super weird, but I guess we'll just let her justify why she pretended to be pregnant.
when you're a content creator, the line between entertainment and reality is very blurred. Your audience will become very attached to an abstraction of yourself. And the odd thing is that this connection can become very personally meaningful to the viewers, whilst not being personally meaningful to the creator itself. Your attention is
Yeah, we know it. There's a name for it. I forgot what's the actual name. Social, no. No. Living vicariously through someone else is not that. That's just well, you kind of can do it that through a content creator, I guess. But what's it called? There's a name for it. I forgot. We haven't talked about it in a long time, but there was a moment like a couple of years ago when it was really, really popular to bring it up constantly. But you probably know what I'm talking about.
monetarily valuable to me. And unless you have some narcissistic tendencies, which a lot of us do, the experience of having a parasocial relationship with your audience can be very uncomfortable. I'll give you an
Here we go, parasocial.
example. When I was 15 and I first started making content, I had a lot of people threaten to me every day. And if you could imagine, this was not fun.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Oh, now, okay.
Such a unique experience. Wow.
Where are we going here? Yeah, being a content creator, it does have some massive downsides, like horrifically creepy messages, threats, doxed, being sued. It happens. But
Yep.
I can only name like 2 influencers who would fake a pregnancy for views, and she's one of them. I'm just trying to say, this is not a normal reaction of dealing with the negatives of being an influencer.
The problem with this, beyond the obvious, is that there's no meaningful way to respond to this interaction. The offender has anonymity, and in some way, so do I. So I'm not treating them like a real person. They're not treating me like a real person. You're not real, and I'm not real, and none of this is real. And yet, the
Well, why does she bring up parasocial relationships up here? Because the parasocial relationship means that it's kind of real for that person, typically the viewer. Because as a content creator, you typically don't know anyone. Maybe some people in the Discord. I have people in the Discord that I know mostly. But, still. The parasocial relationship kind of goes typically one way.
effect that we have on each other is still very real. I will present myself on the internet because I want to desperately be seen and to connect to other people. And a lot of you come on the internet, a lot of you will engage on the internet because you want to be seen.
No. Just no. People don't engage on the internet because they want to be seen. Now, she's actually right about one thing, and that is that a lot of creators on the internet are actually sociopaths to a great extent. And they love the attention. Prominent examples are, for example, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, people who just desperately want your attention because they're, sociopaths. Asmongold is Dark Empath. He literally will probably off himself if he doesn't get the attention. There are countless examples of content creators that don't even need to do content anymore because they're rich, but they just want the attention and they can't live without the attention.
And a lot of you come on the internet, a lot of you will engage on the internet because you want to be seen.
So you
Very
faked
stupid.
being pregnant and added a whole bunch of complications to make this like fake connection with people to then betray them to be seen on the internet. Again, I guess we can add that to the influencer bingo card of 2024. Influencers are really doing the most to be seen on the internet. Fake robbery pranks, reverse robbery pranks, home invasion pranks, lying about
God, I just wake up every day and hope, oh boy, I hope some shitty guy who does pranks got shot. That's all I care about, honestly. That's it. I'm simple.
Being pushed down a staircase, lying about being pregnant, and the list goes on. Apparently it's getting rough out here, guys, but somehow this video just gets worse.
I lied about being pregnant as a joke. And the joke is not that pregnancy under strenuous
Okay, that's a little bit more believable and okay.
circumstances is funny. The joke is not that the audience was gullible enough to believe that I was pregnant. The joke
This was unbelievable at all.
is you connected to something that wasn't real. And I have become something that isn't real. We all come here to find this connection over and over again.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I can go watch a wholesome anime right now and envision myself where the anime waifu of the series is literally my wife in real life and we have kids. I don't need this crap to even do further envisioning. We're men. We're amazing at completely becoming delusional with things.
And we don't really find it until now, when you subscribe to my Patreon.
What? I can't tell if this or the Watcher video made the worst video promoting a subscription service. You fake being pregnant to promote your Patreon? What?
And you reveal that you faked it and then you promote the Patreon? Shouldn't you have started promoting it before, while faking it? Would have been smarter.
What? But wait, okay, just to backtrack here for a little bit. The joke was...
Honestly, it kind of seems like she actually thought that she's like doing a thing here. I honestly, at this point, to me, it looks like she honestly thought that she's really doing a thing here. That this is meaningful and stuff like that. Which is, by the way, also something that a lot of content creators suffer from. It's the delusion that what they think is important actually is important. Again, remember Susan Vei JK. Remember her? Yeah, that dumb bee who literally changed the algorithm so people see what she thinks is important while her kid ODs on drugs. Deserved, by the way, 100%. She deserves all of that and even more. These people are delusion. Everyone who's rich, by the way, is like that to a certain degree. Everyone who finds success is like that to a certain degree. Because you can't otherwise, you cannot be any other way. Because that is kind of like a part of success. The ability to at least think what you are doing is important and it's good enough and pushing forward with it. At least the drive.
Connection over and over again.
This or the Watcher video made the worst video promoting a subscription service. Multiple times throughout this video, people are going to feel empathy for you. I wouldn't really jump to the parasocial part there, maybe for the 0.1%, but those are the ones who are going to go to your Patreon and pay you money to get access to these exclusive videos. So I don't really know what you're trying to solve here other than getting paid more. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting paid more, but this is a extremely weird way to do it. The video just seems very real and genuine. It was well put together. I have to give her that. But she chose to make a fake narrative to promote a Patreon to connect with a small number of viewers rather than just being authentic and connecting.
Yeah, I think either she's extremely stupid for promoting the Patreon at the end, not during the fake pregnancy, or she legitimately thought that she's doing a big thing and this somehow magically matters in her mind.
With a larger number of viewers. Now, this is a video for Dr. Grande, who's a popular mental health professional.
This entire stunt has been an advertisement for my Patreon. I'm also announcing that I'm coming back to YouTube. Listen.
Okay, maybe she's just dumb. Again, if you don't put the Patreon in while wow, okay, she's just dumb.
I wanted to come back to YouTube and explain to everyone why I had been gone and what had happened to me in that time that made me want to come back. But some of you in my audience are pretty weird, and I don't blame any of you. You can't help being weird, but I didn't think that it would be healthy for me to expose myself like that to all of you. And that's why I decided to keep a lot of my more sensitive information behind a paywall, where I would hope some of the...
Oh, okay, she's actually banking on the social relationship thing. Wow. Okay.
The
Got it.
audience would be more intentional with how they interact with me because now it costs money to do so.
The weirdos are the ones who pay for it. What are you talking about? This is like filtering out all the weirdos and putting them in one spot, and they have exclusive access to you. The casual viewers are not the weirdos. They're not gonna pay for some story they could have received for free on YouTube. Now you have like 455 weirdos.
I mean, you would be surprised.
Giving you $925 a month combined. Again, what problem is she trying to solve here? And also, that's not even the amount of a normal video for a channel her size. She could have just made more videos and not made 2 weird videos to have a paid group of weirdos. Take a shot every time I said weirdo there. Apparently I need a thesaurus. I have a 3rd grade vocabulary.
Well, I guess that's kind of it. Anyway, that was a Tozy. 10 out of 10.